Sorry about this. My hair looks absolutely terrible, so this is what we're working with. Anyways, it's the end of summer here in Toronto, and if you're in Toronto, the one thing that you need to go is to the CNE. And basically what that is for the last 2 weeks of summer, they'll open up this huge amusement park with a bunch of games, rides, and food to try out, and it's pretty picturesque, and I haven't been there since I was very, very young. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to finally go there and actually take some cool pictures. The CNE is really colorful. I know it's very vibrant. So I thought, what better way to capture the CNE than with motion picture film? And so I'll be shooting with Cinestill 50D and Cinestill 800T. And I thought it'd be kind of interesting because I've never actually shot with Cinestill 50D before, and it should be kind of interesting to see how it turns out. Though I would not recommend shooting 50 ISO for fast-paced stuff because it was a struggle. So here we are at the CNE, and I'm seeing a lot of people here, and honestly it was really hard to try and find some compositions because there was just so much going on. But eventually I stopped by one of the booths and saw an opportunity here with all the parents and their kids playing. So I tried to take a picture here. I wish the guy on the right didn't get into the frame. I thought I got it without him there, but whatever. I like seeing all of the different reactions here with the parents watching over the kids and the kids trying to figure out how to use this pole. I was just walking through all of these different people and all of these different booths, and it just really surprised me how big everything was. And yeah, everything was just so colorful, so lively, and it just so happened to be, that weekend where everybody was everywhere. I mean, there was the CNE, there was a Toronto Blue Jays game, there was like a 21 Pilots concert and fan expo, so tons of things were going on. Toronto was packed. Anyways, I just tried to take a wide photo of this entire scenery because there's just so much. I really like the colors of Cinestill 50D. I think the blues aren't too strong and all of the other colors look pretty natural. And so since this is a pretty flat color film stock, I found it pretty easy to get the colors that I wanted. As I was waiting in line for this ride called the Orbiter, I went to go take some pictures of it. And mind you, that ride went a lot faster than I thought. I really like this photo here. It's mainly blues and reds, but they're not too overpowering, and so they look pretty balanced in this photo. And I also like the staff member here who's also wearing a red t-shirt, and it just helps to bring the whole photo together. So after this ride, I went to go wait in another line, but before that I wanted to take some pictures of the riders. I thought it'd be kind of cool to get some of the riders' expressions while they were on there. I think my composition here could have been a little bit better. I think there could be less negative space on the left, but as soon as I saw this man with this huge prize, I had to go take a picture of him. And mind you, my zone focusing needs some fine tuning, but I did my best here. So my cousins and I decided to play some ball toss, and after failing miserably on the first try, surprisingly I ended up getting one of the balls in one of the targets, and I won a Goomba. The sun was already starting to set a little bit lower, and so I was panicking a bit because with a 50 ISO film, you're not going anywhere with that. So did my best to, run around and try to get some photos before the sun went down. And I really like some of these. Now onto Cinestill 800T. I had waited in line for dinner for a very long time, so by the time I got to put this in my roll, blue hour was pretty much gone. Here is the first of the roll. I love this photo. Maybe there isn't anything super special to it, but just like with all the colors here in the blue hour sky, it just all looks really nice. I think the halogens make the photo kind of interesting too.